Hello everybody, welcome to the live cast of the tiebreaker match between Br1ght and his Necromantic up against JuJuu and his Elven onions. So first game was won by JuJuu, second game was won by Br1ght, and now they were both 16 turn games. Now we've got a overtime potential game, and presumably Br1ght's won the toss and chosen to receive. You know, the best way to win a game is to receive and get some removals, so it makes sense to do that. It's slightly weak to the blitz here, right, at the side, but only slightly at one side. It's the high kick. So he's just got to be vigilant with his guards. He doesn't have to be that vigilant, right? Like, it should be quite easy to protect the ball. There's no dancers to leap in. Dancers are like so busted with the odds. The odds are so crazy of the dancers doing things that honestly I think you just have to make a 6+ leap in at all times. Wow. Instant dub skulls. Does he just eat this? No. I think he thought about it because the ball was safe, right? Oh, I mean, I don't like it. I really don't like it in progression, but honestly, it can be like, so I'd like it a lot more in tabletop, an actual tabletop tournament, right? Like a tabletop Swiss tournament. I like it more because a lot more. Because if you're going to a tabletop tournament, you have to win every game. And therefore, getting that kick in like a good spot is more likely to turn a draw into a win than having a wrestle or a dodge or a block is. Now, versus the field. I think maybe having the wrestle or block or dodge is better versus a top player like Big Kev, you know, maybe turning a loss into a draw versus Big Kev, you know, or maybe turning a draw into a win versus Big Kev. Maybe the wrestle or block or dodge is better then. But most people, you have to win 6-0. You have to go 6-0 to win a tabletop tournament, a 2-day, with enough people in. So because you have to go 6-0, for that reason, I actually do quite like the kick. That's number one. And number two, even versus the good players, like, you know, if you're guaranteeing, yeah, but if you'd gone 6-0, you'd have won, wouldn't you? It is obviously possible if there's loads of draws that 5-1-0 is good enough. I think 5-1-0 won an FC as well this year. But also, Davo and Tree both went 6-0 at Thrud, right? So, chances are you're going to need a 6-0. Yes, it's technically not guaranteed, but it's more that you can't afford to draw versus the bad players, right? Like, you can afford to go 5-1-0 maybe if your draw is versus Davo or something, but you have to beat the bad players like 100% of the time. And I feel like kick is more likely to make that difference than a wrestle or a dodge is. Even if I'd rather have the wrestle or the dodge most of the time. Does that make sense? Maybe. But yeah, even versus the good players, like, you know, we saw it like ODL in Super League and in the World Cup and stuff. Having that kick, you know, like the the disruption phase, what's it called? The stabilization phase, right? Like, is the most important part of the drive versus elves, isn't it? And the fact that you can disrupt that with kick is actually quite good. Destabilize them. So I don't know. Honestly, Br1ght doesn't need to worry about ball safety too much here, does he? There's no strip to worry about, and there's no leap to worry about. So honestly, he can probably jam in the guards up front and try and smash forward. There's no tree to pivot, so you can go straight down the middle. This should really be quite easy. All he should be doing is making sure he's maximising his wolf hits. Well, the thing is, mostly I've argued against kick for progression, right? For progression, I think kick on vampires and Skaven is good because Skaven linemen are rubbish and thralls are rubbish. So you're not losing anything by taking wrestle or dodge or block off them. Well, wrestle or block off them. But with progression, like stopping one of your elves being a Roger or a Blodger is brutal, right? So basically, I have basically argued the complete opposite for progression. I would never choose kick in progression. Never. Never ever would I choose it. I would only take it on randoms for elves. Because like a Blodger or a Roger can really make a difference in a progression game. And he's going to stick around longer and keep your SPP retention is going to be better, right? So there's lots of reasons why a defensive skill is better in progression. And it could be better in res as well, actually, but who knows? Stop your else getting watched. You don't want to annoy you. You need them. You need them. Roger as soon as possible. Just going to blitz and stand in the way, isn't he? Like that the wolves can go either way here. Honestly, picking off the zombies is like not the best thing you can do, isn't it? Because they're usually the only players you can actually ever hit. And a bloody Necro team. I think maybe JuJuu should have protected this more, right? Because he's definitely going to come blitz this guy with a wolf. I think he should definitely come and hit this guy. Or he could maybe hit this guy. He can't get that far, can he? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just stand him up. Move him and then blitz him, and then you can get a follow-up hit, or if you power him he can come round and protect the wolf and stuff and then jam in and protect the wolf. He's just doing that first then. And that's fair enough, but now he loses the chance of the follow-up block, but he's still 90% to knock over the guy, isn't he? So shouldn't matter too much. One wrestle, no tackle. I mean, true. But you've got 2 blocks and you've got 4 dodges. The biggest part about the kick is you don't have war dancers. So actually I like it less on the pro elves because you don't have war dancers. is the big thing. Right, but block is you use it every turn to blitz with, right? The thing is, so I actually quite like block for wood elves, so that they can blitz with a lineman with block, rather than having to blitz with your dancers. Whereas pro elves don't mind blitzing with their blitzers every turn, so I'd be more inclined to just go wrestle for pro elves, because they want to be blitzing with their blitzers, right? Their strength, they have the strength, they're AV9 plus as well. So, whereas dancers, when you blitz with your dancer, and then you want to be able to eat the dub skulls, but you can't because it's a dancer. Whereas you can eat a dub skulls on a pro blitzer sometimes. Or if you double down and you've got to leave them to get hit, well, at least you're getting a bloodstepper hit. Whereas you don't want your dancers getting hit ever, because it's still 30% to get knocked over, isn't it? And then you can die, or get fouled and die. What about high elves? Just the same as pro elves, I guess. It's the POW. Yeah, they're also not in Blood Bowl 3. Yeah. Didn't think of that. So he does get, he couldn't protect the wolf enough. He did get the hits on him, which is good. Oh, disconnect. Yeah, pro elves and high elves are pretty much the same, right? They're doing the same things. Pretty much. Just depends on the package they're getting and whatever. Like, obviously the sidestep blitzers are a bit better. But yes, hopefully something good. And not something bad. Turn 4, it's not great progress, is it, for Br1ght? I feel like he should be further up the field and more central and, you know, hammering more, but he's getting a few hits now. Oh no, it's a sidestep. So if it wasn't sidestep, he can surf anyway. If this wasn't sidestep, he could have blitzed him and then got an extra hit, but yeah, 1,000,000% surfing. Move the ball and stuff first, though. Slightly lax, isn't it? He could have planned all of the ball security position first. And just done it. I think probably, right? Like, if he felt it was safe enough and now he knows that it's not a surf, so he can do something different, whereas if it had been a surf, maybe he would have left that side open, right? Something like that. So maybe, you know, he's getting more information by doing the hit first. Like, it's not... The safe moves first is always a trade-off. But usually it's a good trade-off, is the thing. Almost always, I think it's the right thing to do is to do your safe moves first. But not always. But I think, a bit like, you know, choosing to kick, it's going to be so rare that it's not something to care about too much. Man, if they get strength 4 elf positionals, that would be mental, wouldn't it? It could happen as well. He uses a reroll to hit the foul appearance. Is that correct? Who can say, etc., etc. It's a funny one, isn't it? Because, like, you know, legitimately, who can say? Like, it's just weird, man. Blood Bowl's weird because it's so hard to say, like, you know, the value of having rerolls available later versus the impact of doing it now. 6 and 2 3s, hard to say, isn't it? Do you know what? I think I'd want the third reroll more. Certainly on tabletop. Single player tournaments. And the big reason being, to win, you've got to go 6 and 0. And if you get banged out, you get banged out. But it's more likely, like, if you get banged out into a spot where you just can't win, those situations are going to probably happen anyway, whether you've got an app or a 12th player or not. Whereas I feel like you're much more likely to need the third reroll, you know, to turn a draw into a win or whatever. I feel like that's much more likely to be the case.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Elpmeme. Than the app or the 12th player being critical. Thank God you're back, Elpmeme. I've been flagging. I'm so tired.
Have you really? Have you really? Yeah. I'm here with the high energy.
High octane Elpmeme. Elpmeme, no, Kelpmeme.
Kelp meme. Hey, listen, I've got a question for you. Did you know the outcome of the Azorius, whatever the other guy's name was, match?
We do not know the result of that game, no, Elpmeme.
Do you want to know the result?
Yeah, cover your ears if you don't want to hear the result.
Yeah, if you don't want to hear that Azorius beat whatever his name is 1-0, cover your ears, okay?
Ooh.
Yeah, so the result was 1-0.
Oh, so they're going to a third game.
Looks an awful lot like it.
Very exciting.
Yeah. Very, very exciting indeed. So we are. Is this Thorg again? Still Thorg? Super League? Thorg?
Thorg. This is the tiebreaker game between Br1ght and JuJuu.
Excellent. Have any of your a few of your JuJuu videos have gone live. Hopefully he's watched them, commented, pumped the algo, and learned a little bit, because there's a lot to learn from each game, I think.
Yeah.
I'd say the same for Br1ght, but let's be honest, Br1ght's probably got his own coaching regime in, so I don't need to suggest that. But I'm not aware of who JuJuu is apart from Dimmy's mate.
Yeah. Maybe he's getting some practice in with Dimmy. Maybe they're pumping each other's algos.
Yes, they could be. Well, that's what you'd expect of your friends, you know. Pump on another algo.
If your friends can't lend a hand to pump your algo, then what are they good for, honestly?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's just, you know.
An algo in the hand is worth two in the bush.
It is indeed. It is indeed. So, Pro Elf, let me catch me up here, Jimmy. What's happened?
Well, what's happened is the Pro Elves kicked to the. I think the Necro chose to receive. The Necro have taken a KO'd zombie. The Pro Elves have taken a cast Pro Elf lineman, and the Pro Elves got a blitz, but there was some anti-blitz there, so not really much happened. And then not much has happened.
Okay.
I've been pretty tired. Br1ght is he's trundled down the pitch like a bit, right? He's 3 squares over the line on turn 5. That's not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Giving up a fair amount of hits, actually, to be fair. JuJuu's done pretty okay in the hits department. Lucky not to get somebody surfed last turn. Rolled an instant double piles. But yeah, he's pretty far forward, isn't he? He's probably going to have a handoff option on the other side. So. Oh yes,
if I recall correctly, this is on the final game because JuJuu missed making the handoff, the pass play difficult, right? The Rolf pass to the goal. That was the last game in this series, possibly.
Possibly.
Who knows? If you know YouTube, put it in the comments. And if I've spoiled a game for you, well, it's your own fault. Should have covered your ears.
Yeah. Oh dear.
I mean, I can't take responsibility for that. Next, they'll be asking me to, verify my facts before I say things, and I'm not going to do that.
No.
I shoot from the hip.
Do you know what? I think this was a little bit it's strong, right? It's strong, obviously. He's not getting through here, but he can turn the corner a little bit, can't he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can maybe get the ball to here or here. I think
2 forward squares and many lateral. Yeah, you don't hate it, do you?
Maybe just go in the middle. Maybe blitz this guy and just jam in the middle a bit more. He's got plenty of guard. Ooh. Oh yeah, okay, this guy might get blitz, mightn't he? You can put the Wraith in there. That's a lovely square.
Oh, it's a
beautiful square.
Yeah.
And then you get to smash the Garda.
Yeah, and it's not like he can even... I mean, he could theoretically commit the pieces to cancel the sidestep to go for a surf on the Wraith, but that's an awful lot of commitment and virtually guarantees the score for Necro.
Yeah. Yeah.
As we all know, anything is possible in Blood Bowl, Morgan Thorg special, 1 divided by 4 cup.
1 divided by 4 indeed. He doesn't. He chooses not to get the 4 dice on this, but 2's enough.
Bang!
Gets a removal.
Yeah, there's 10 on the armor there. Of all the possible options, 10 is third best.
Yeah. Could of course hit that guy with claw, in which case the 10 would have broken armor. Would have been AV8 plus the way he already was.
Yes, yeah.
But he could have hit with claw, chose not to. Interesting.
Well, he's perhaps thinking about hanging the dog out the dry.
Yes. Yes, I think you are. But I really liked having the guard up here. Honestly, I really like getting the wraith forward there because it makes the sideline play like, okay, you're going to get punched by wrestle instantly, but you know, like if you don't get powed, now all of a sudden you're sidestepping up here, and now he's like, oh my god, I've got a wraith all behind me, and it's just horrible, right? Like it's so horrible. Yeah, he's getting player surf and everything, and it's just like you just demolish him. Like you're rolling the dice to demolish him if you put the guard up there. Now, obviously, you don't want to risk that, and he's still got like quite a good front, hasn't he? He's got he's got a big line of stuff, loads of guard.
Yeah, no, he's sitting pretty here as Br1ght. Just remains to be seen if JuJuu can stall him out.
Yeah.
He's got dog on the wing, ready to go down. 1D on the ball. It's tricky to get there, isn't it? Well, it's just elf dodges, but
yeah, not that tricky. But the problem is you haven't got strip or anything, have you? So
no. Best you've got is Rattle, and he's already been moved, so
yeah,
that won't be happening.
And he hasn't got dodge like that. That's the problem that, like, you know, that pro elves have, even when they stack, you know, they can have a wrestle dodge player or they can have a wrestle strip ball player, but they can't have it all together the way you know war dancers get blodge, leap and strip. You know, they just don't get to stack all the things. Oh wow, here we go, critical fail.
Massive
and now
fail here.
free touchdown for Br1ght. Yeah.
Yep, it's gonna prompt some extreme dice. Extreme. Dice.
Do you have that on your thing? Do you? Like
what, extreme dice?
You should. Do you have
I haven't done that. No.
Should do. It's a banger.
Extreme dice.
So I actually didn't like this. I would have done it with this one, and yeah, okay, he's blitzed with that wolf. You could have blitzed with this wolf as well, right? Like I think I prefer this wolf because then it's kind of going further to do the hit.
Yeah, that one's got, he retains a lot of his movement, doesn't he? Which is we talk about, whereas a bit him being off to the side here is a bit like.
I mean, this is very nitpicky, but you know.
You know, I mean, hey, it's Br1ght. What can you do apart from nitpick?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's an extremely good coach, and yeah, it makes it difficult to do anything other than pick up on these little things like turn order and I should have maintained your movement. You know what I mean? And even then, to be honest with you, you'll probably turn around and say, I think I was perfectly justified in what I did. If I wanted coaching, I'd pay for it.
And you can pay for coaching. DM him on Discord or email jimmyf.coaching@gmail.com for more details. I don't know, something like that. And for £300, Elpmeme will be there offering his full support. For £200, he will be there but not say anything.
See, I always thought Elpmeme's thing was very funny because he had the full support cheaper as being now not saying anything, but he doesn't.
No.
And then when I learned that, I was a little less amused. But I was still amused.
Yeah.
So just so we're clear, that was okay, but the voice clip I sent you earlier wasn't.
So, yes, and the reason being that you know, Elpmeme is a friend and the other guy is not a friend and could take offence at that.
Okay. I suppose there is a chance that it's a bit accurate. Actually, that is a shout. I didn't consider that at all. I just assumed other things.
Yeah.
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 That's a good shout, good spot there.
Yeah, thanks.
If you want to hear any of that, that's all on Patreon.
Oh my god, yeah, OnlyFans, you get Elp's sordid DMs.
That's it. Here we go. HK is online. You've got the classic Diomed guard on corners. Guard on 3 corners here.
Yeah, this is really hard. The problem is if you tag with a flesh, he just gets punched, right? Like, you know, like, the fuck is JuJuu doing here? Right? Like, there's nothing on, is there? There's nothing on. He's not doing any fancy play on the ball. So all he can do is punch a fleshy. So you know, if you follow with the fleshy, he's just going to get punched, and then this zombie's going to get blitzed. Whereas now all that's happening is this zombie's getting blitzed, or the fleshy's getting blitzed. He doesn't get it both. So yeah, I think it was right not to follow.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you though, right? This is maybe the rat coach in me saying this. I think you send it in. Try and pop it. It's res. I mean, sure, you might have the 1 turn chance next turn, but you know, I think you just send someone in, see if you can pop it, you can recover, and you can send the ball down the pitch.
The problem is, it's so. The funny thing is, it's the reason not to is also the reason to do, because it's overtime. So you've got to think to yourself, can I possibly win if this goes to overtime? And chances are you're going to get more and more men removed, and you're going to have less and less chance in overtime. So you know, so maybe that increases you being a bit leery in normal time to get that. But on the other hand, if you do something like this, it's hurting your. This is actively hurting your overtime chances. Now you're just giving away loads of punches. You might get a player cast this turn from the punches you're giving away that you just didn't need to give away.
And because this is overtime, and because Br1ght has 2 rerolls in the bank, in hand, in the bush. No, in hand. 0 rerolls in the bush. Yep. You take all of these bangs and you reroll them.
Yep.
Because it's armor 8+.
Yep. There is not an easy surf here, Lost in Despair. Not an easy surf. Especially not now.
Yeah.
Now there's essentially no surf. But you just bang a bit.
Yeah. Take your bangs. See what happens.
Take your bangs.
Bang, and the elves are gone.
Yep.
Here's 1 bang.
Yep, only block with block.
Bang. 1 elf. Gone.
Bang.
Bang. Oh, just a stun. Ah. Oh, boom.
Do you hit the defenseless or do you hit the better player? No. Because you can't hit either sidestepper. Well, no, you can't, because this guy has to be punching him. And this guy, if he punches him, he'll sidestep to here, and then you don't want to be touched by him, do you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you can score that way. So you could blitz this guy. Can you blitz this way with him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. So you do have to do a blockless blitz. Yeah, you do actually have to.
Or did a 2+. It was a 2+, right?
Yes.
So
blockless block's better, right? A blockless block is 1 in 9, and a rush is 1 in 6. So you have to do the 1 in 9 blitz. Is how that works.
It is indeed. I'm looking forward to the werewolf hit here. I think it should happen.
Which one though? The catcher or the lino catcher?
The catcher.
A lot more value, isn't it?
Yeah, the inbuilt nerves of steel could be a real menace at times.
And the fact that you've got the 2 chances, like, you know, the fact that you've got the push for another chance at the power.
You can't take
either
that
hit.
No, either hit. Clever Br1ght.
There you go.
We have a message in from a viewer here. It's a mistake to give so many hits when this game can easy go to overtime. That's very true, Lost in Despair. I think maybe he saw it as his only option, really. But he didn't have much on there. For me, it's the sack, but I'm a rat coach, and
I think the sack was maybe better than what he did, because what he did was very easy to solve, right? Like, very easy. It was 1 in 12, 9, 6 blocks, and then a 1 in 81 block. So it was very likely to have done nothing, and very likely to have cost him as well. Whereas while the sack was unlikely to work, if it works, it could be a game winner. So you're getting so much more value out of it. Like, you know, if they like that would have stopped the score about 1 in 80 times, whereas the sack would have worked. Well, I don't know. I mean, not even crazy, right? The sack
uphill 2D, wasn't it? Basically.
Yeah, some
5
like
plus.
5 dodging. Yeah, that's. I mean, it was really unlikely, but so
Consult the numbers.
2 successes on the hit, isn't there? And then let's say the
Yes.
dodge is a 5 plus in, and let's say he had 2 rerolls.
There might have only been 1 success because it was on Br1ght.
You've got wrestle though, right? You could do it with wrestle.
Yes, yeah. I think that would have involved some GFI. Just being completely fair to the odds here.
Right. Let's add a couple of rushes in. Doesn't actually change the odds much. About 10%. Let's round it down, 10-11%, and then plus like a decent scatter, and then some 3s and stuff. So, you know, like, but it can get you the win. It can get you the win.
Yeah.
It can get you not just stop the score. It can get you a counter score potentially. So maybe like not that turn, maybe the turn before or the turn before. Maybe he should have gone for a 10% sack because the payoff is then him getting the ball down and getting a counter score is so high. Like we saw the other day, right? Serafino's sack versus me was like 50-50 to get the leap and the uphill.
Yep.
And if it works, you've got huge odds to just win the game directly. So you've got to take that 50% really. And then so if this is only a 10%, it's still such a high payoff for it working, and your odds of just stopping him otherwise, you know, you've got to assess how low those odds are. And as it happened, it was a 1 in 80 chance of stopping the score with what he did, which is not good enough, is it?
No, not at all. I'm unsure what this setup is aiming to achieve.
Timeout.
Of course.
He's hoping for a
Apologies there
timeout.
to the viewers who are expecting a level of commentary and game analysis greater than that. But here you are, you get what you're given. If you don't like it, pump the algo.
Hey, I ain't got a Scooby. Yeah, he's just playing for the timeout because you can't score a 1 turn versus 2 stand firm in a sidestep, so don't even try. Just set up to he didn't learn from last time, right? He didn't learn from last game. I believe it was JuJuu last game who got blitzed on and could have had a catcher surfed. This guy should have been back 1, right? And then because if he gets the timeout, you know, he doesn't need to be here. He can still be here and still be in range. So he should have been 1 back. Or the blitzer should have been on the sideline, right? The blitzer should have been the one on the extreme wide. So with sidestep. So yeah, he didn't learn his lesson there from the last. I think it was him. It could have been some other pro elf. I think somebody else had pro elves, but maybe it wasn't pro elves. Maybe it was other Necro. I don't know, but maybe it was JuJuu.
Yeah, it's hard. We've done quite a few games and quite a lot of similar teams in recent days. So please forgive us if we seem like we're talking nonsense.
Let us know in the comments.
Yes, let us know in the comments, and we will endeavour to do better within reason. You know.
Oh my god! What a greedy blitz! What a greedy blitz! Going for the full pal, but the huge payoff of you might kill the wolf.
Yeah, sadly doesn't kill him. Be a little bit disappointed. Didn't even touch armor.
Diced.
Absolutely diced. Well, at least he wasn't sent off on the officious ref. I don't like the officious ref stuff. It's frustrating.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I preferred the throw rock.
So did I.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's a lie. That's a lie.
It's the same thing, isn't it? But
in progression, throwing a rock, killing your players was outrageous.
It was, but it is. No, I know. But we're so far removed from that, I can laugh about it now. But yeah, no, absolutely miserable experience. But it's like it's the childish joy of Blood Bowl, though.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And maybe it reminds you. I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't someone from the stands pelt you in the head with a rock and end your career? Yeah. They do it at football. You know, they ban you from taking coins in. They they search you for objects.
Yeah. It's definitely more flavourful and everything. The officious ref is just weird, and obviously in like Resurrection, it's worse. The officials' ref is worse now, because if you get sent off, you can't argue the call or anything. You're definitely off. Whereas if a rocket hit you, you could have regened or appoed it. So yeah, it's funnily enough, it's actually more punishing now in Resurrection than it ever was. But yeah, the throw a rock was. I had best for goal killed by a rock.
Oh no!
The original best for goal, the greatest beastman of all time, killed by a thrown rock. Absolute joke. And also, like, you get things like they were the screen, right? Like, you do the rule of 5, and then one of them gets thrown by a rock, which means the guy behind him gets claw palm. That was always fun.
Yes, I do miss claw palm. Claw palm was better for the game than the fouling currently is, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Because your level of investment is high, right? You do your claw palm, you're on the ground as well. Here, you foul someone, you stand up, you might get sent off. You usually don't really care about the player anyway.
Well, for me, the thing was a claw pommer needed claw and mighty blow and piling on and probably block, right? That's 4 skills. That's like 50
block
SPPs or whatever.
Yeah, it's a lot of games.
It was a big commitment. Whereas now, every single team can just have like a dirty player sneaky git really quickly, and it's kind of more oppressive in a way.
Yep, and not as. Yeah, like I say, with the return hits, it was always an option with the claw palm that, you go down, you're always weighing up there, you're probably going to get fouled instantly.
Yes, Mr. Foulbait, wasn't it? That was Dio.
Yeah,
just running the crowd of players and get fouled and have his killer killed, and we're like, oh well, that was good. It was a negative EV for him, and it's like, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You absolute loon.
Hey, both fleshies down.
Yeah.
One stunned.
One stunned, yeah. A huge stun. A
Massive
blockless
stun.
block.
And
or the pickup.
another whacker.
Which one? Another whacker.
This is another whacker, yep.
He loves the whacker, doesn't he?
He does. Perhaps Dimmy can enlighten him. Full on, no holds barred. Dacker.
Yeah, glorious stun. It's blitzing. Gets the plim plom push.
Plim plom push. Away you go. And away I go. Here we are.
So obviously can't hit these guys, but can pick off either of these.
Oh, is that? It's really sunny, I spot. Very sunny. -1 on all passing tests.
Is it? I couldn't see that.
It is, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, press P loads of times.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, press it a bunch, yeah. Like nice and fast.
No, yeah, I get it. I'm not
I'm
not going to give people sieges, Alf.
It's now a criminal offence, yes. So good on you for knowing that. And not finding yourself reported.
Good on you for trying to get me to do it. Thanks, Elp. Jesus Christ. Is that a crime? Shall I call the old Bill?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Can you restart the stream, delete the VOD, please?
Incitement to seizureness.
Yeah, I might be legally exposed, I think is the term. Oh dear. Okay, well, I'm going to preface this by saying I wouldn't expect anybody that watches Blood Bowl 3 because of Cyanide's implementation of the board game and their amazing ability at coding. I wouldn't imagine anybody with seizures or is susceptible to seizures would be playing this. So therefore, I have confidence that the audience is not remotely likely to be affected by it. And just going to go quickly look that up.
Oh dear me.
Oh well, yeah, no, it's only a criminal offence to do it to people with epilepsy. So if everybody in the chat says I don't have epilepsy, I am clear.
Oh dear me.
Yeah. No, so actually, no, to be fair, I think that I'm clear anyway, because I wasn't intending to cause anybody to have an epileptic fit or anything like that. I was intending you to cause them to have it. So
I don't think that defense would work, Elpmeme.
No, probably not. But no, I wasn't intending for that to happen. I was just...
You've said it now, we've got you on tape. You've incriminated yourself. Schoolboy error.
No, it's just because the discerning between the two shades of colour is very difficult with the very sunny and the normal pitch. That's all that was.
Yes.
I'm sweating here.
Sweating bullets.
I'm sweating bullets.
I think you just want to whack her around for a bit, right? Don't want to break through yet.
Nah.
It does seem worse though to Jai, but let's gloss over it and avoid this, seeing as there is a non-zero chance of Elpmeme actually getting arrested for saying things online, which is, you know, that's England. It's not insane at all. It's completely reasonable, and I'm very grateful to our political overlords for living in such an idyllic society.
I'm grateful for every breath I draw on such fine land.
Free from the terrors of people using bad words online or looking at horrible, filthy things. So yes, great. Great, what a great land we live in. Rule Britannia.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
We've built up enough of a rapport here that there's an awful lot of... you know how comedians get away with what they say because they've got a body of art behind them?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're chilling. We're chilling.
Alright, good.
People know what they're in for when they tune into the me and Jimmy Fantastic with a K show.
Oh man. He's really in your head, isn't he?
He will be for a long time. Oh, prank, don't. No prank, no. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Now I need to start looking at what the actual penalties are.
Oh, I like the jam in here. This is pretty strong.
Well, at worst, I could get 5 years.
Oh, Jesus.
Or a fine. Could be both.
Yeah, I like this. Bring the other 3-1 forward as well, and smash his guard to pieces of the last hit, because you can take the both down, right? Because he's an elf with guard and AV8 plus, and you're a shithead zombie with AV9 plus. So I think this is the play to choose the both down here if you roll it. Doesn't have to. I didn't like pushing him that way. I would have pushed him this way, because I'm more scared of him coming over here and blocking the zombie and then blitzing the ghoul.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But this is the thing, you see. What's he called? Br1ght was probably thinking if I push him there, he can come in and then, you know, put the guard in and blitz the. But it's funny. So that's how like your kind of tunnel vision, innit? I was tunnel visioning on this side and he was tunnel visioning on this side. So maybe, yeah, look, that's exactly where he's gone. He's gone there. But maybe if he'd pushed him there, he would have instantly gone over here. So, you know, who knows?
Yeah, it's hard to tell, isn't it? He doesn't get through. Does he? Well, no.
Well, not now. No. Still, he could he's got a 2+3. Which if he goes through, he's got a 2+3 anyway. But like he gets to hit the gowl, doesn't he? If he wins, which could be a huge payoff. Hitting the gowl, he could dodge through now. Turn 11's just a bit early, right? Like that's the problem. You don't really want to push through, but you do want to hit the ghoul, I think, just because, you know, if you remove it, it's incredible. And you can like break a few players through. Oh, he just does the 1D there. Mm.
I should close this. I should close this law.
Oh God, yeah.
No, I would never want to cause anybody harm by doing something like that. That'd be insane.
Yes, it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So now he doesn't need a dodge, so he can just walk.
Just a little jaunt in the park, as it were. The nice, very sunny park.
I think what I would have done is, I think I would have blitzed the ghoul and then maybe dodged a player or two through, so you've got something through there to make him worry about the things that are through as well as the things that are in front. Because I think if he goes through this turn, it might be a bit too early.
He's not going through.
No, I mean he's got one through, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got one through, but he's got 2 bangs on instant. 3 bangs, if you include the blitz. No 3 bangs if he orders in a certain way. I mean, sure, they're both blodge step, but you don't like it, you don't love it. But what are you going to do? You know, it's Necro, you've got to put some skin in the game, as it were.
Good dodge to there. Good dodge to there, maybe, or something. I don't know where the last one's going to go. Oh, just back.
It's back.
So he's got a little tiny little push.
Yes, a
probe.
A gentle probing, probe. There's bang 1, just a stun.
Bang 2.
Here comes bang 2.
Now he can
Powers
blitz.
the blodger.
Yeah, now he can blitz that line all back and down as well, the wolf. Maybe he doesn't even hit the blitzer, just leaves him there stuck.
Don't hate it. Been plenty of times to hit him after that, haven't you?
Yeah.
The wolf does nothing. Dog.
Cool.
Cool. Wahoo! They all look the same.
Wolf gets a pow. And does nothing.
Sad one.
You'll do nothing.
Yeah, it seems to be the way it's going at the moment. You know, not much attrition for the Pro Elves. Was it 1 casualty? Yep, just down there.
Well, this is the thing, that Necro are a bit toothless, especially versus Pro Elves and Wood Elves, because they only have Claw and everybody's AV7 anyway. Right, 8+ these days. So, whereas, the other teams like Undead and stuff with Mighty Blow, they get to smash them. The humans have a Mighty Blow Tackler and often a Mighty Blow Ogre, so, the other teams are really getting to hammer Elves a lot more. The Necro don't smash the Elves up as much, but they do have, the 4 really annoying positional players of stand firm and sidestep, so and the speed of the wall. So they've got a lot going for them against Elves, but also they are a bit toothless. Hello, Coach Morg.
Hello, Coach Morg. Just a little tap here. Oh, offers him the next hit.
This is the thing, because it gets you out if he hits you again. So I did think about not hitting him at all.
The thing is, even by moving this dog over, he's not weak in the middle or anything, is he? Because the fleshies with stand firm. Here comes a foul. Oh, stun, but no send off. So.
Ooh. Can 1D the fleshy, but it's not very good, is it? Having stand firm.
Yeah. Yeah, when you block your square to get the assist in. Unless you dodge that.
Dodge this guy.
His far right lineman off all the way round. Get him on the back of the fleshy. Squares. Use a wrestler. And the fleshy so you can get him down. Because you don't have a blocker free. And then, you could do a lot of that. Get the ball pretty safe over the line behind.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it looks like he's gone for it.
Well, here we go. And then, you dodge. You do the blitzer dodge out at the end for 4-2.
Yeah.
4-2. Yeah.
And 3-2 with this lino as well. So you can get everything all out.
Massive penetration, but he opts to not do it.
No.
But he's setting up to hit the fleshy, so...
Maybe he's just tagging the fleshy rather than setting up to hit it. Just, you know, taken out for a turn. He has got 2 stuns, so he doesn't really want to do too much this turn. Hello, Average Joe. Surely he's going to punch the zombie and punch the wraith. That has to be the plan. So whether he's got enough to protect the ball as well. The answer's probably more or less. So he brings this catcher over and then blocks the zombie and then blitzes the wraith with a wrestle. And he probably has just enough in front there.
Yeah, the thing, all of that does is just gives the Necro a turn to pivot on over and slow you down again. But then they'd be pivoting and on top of you if you went through on this turn.
Oh, that's a horrible 1 in 9.
It's not a good one. He is yet to blitz, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't think you needed anybody down here. I think blitzing the wraith was better. Maybe you're scared of, like, you know, if it sidestepped to there and then got chained in at the ball. Which was probably possible. Now you've got to eat this one here.
He does. And the armor holds up. Just barely. A 7 there. Only need an 8 plus a break. Sorry if I'm a little bit sorry if I'm a little bit quiet here myself. I'm quite rattled by my potential future.
Your potential incarceration.
My potential holiday at Her Majesty, His Majesty's pleasure. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. Oh.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
This is hard though, like, you know, for the Necro, you know, you just keep like going side to side like this, and they've got to follow you and stuff, and you know, if they mess up, like one turn, if Br1ght plays one bad turn here, all the Pro Ls are passed, and he just scores easily, and he takes it overtime. So it's a funny one else. People love to say that they're hard to play and stuff, but like the hard to play here is definitely for the Necro, in my opinion. Oh, big Kaz. Oh, we shouldn't talk about Average Joe.
We shouldn't, but you know, having a quick look at what could actually set those things off, I think I'm A-okay, and to be honest with you, it wasn't my intent. I can't actually talk about my intent.
Malice aforethought.
Oh dear.
No.
Well, if any of the audience are solicitors and and don't mind being paid by legal aid, do let me know. And we'll be in touch, I'm sure.
Oh dear. No, of course we don't say His Majesty. Like, you know, we've had the Queen for like my entire life, right? So like, I can't sing God Save the King. I just can't. I mean, not that I would. I would sing that. Of course, I'm the most patriotic person in the world. But please don't come for me, bobbies. No one's more patriotic than me. You know, unless you don't want me to be patriotic, in which case, blah.
Yeah, you will not find a St. George's cross in my house. Let me tell you that. There was all that stuff lately as well, wasn't there, with the girl with the dress? Oh dear, we can't say anything. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Please, it's not a plea for help, but you know. Oh dear.
No, we're just rejoicing in the fact that here in the UK we're not allowed to say literally anything. Brilliant! It's great, isn't it? What a great country. So happy about that.
You know, I wouldn't want people to have their feelings hurt.
No, exactly. Yeah, it's great. It's honestly great that we're so heavily policed that nobody gets their feelings hurt. I mean, that really is fantastic.
Yeah.
The threat of jail time.
It's for being a moron on the internet. Oh dear.
Who can say if it's good or bad? Okay, I quite like this because, you know, it's annoying having to cover all of the players. So covering them by removing them is the best way, and that frees up 2 players. Like otherwise, it was going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to cover everything. So that lets him cover things more easily by having, you know, 1 less player to cover.
Sorry, yeah, head's still not in the game. Sorry. Sorry, I'm just looking at the pitch and I'm just thinking.
Now I think, honestly, this might be too much of a move from Br1ght, and this might be enough for you to move up and be safe here. Blitz this guy with the wrestler probably, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get the ball up to here. Get a bit of a screen. It might be just enough to get the score done here.
Yeah,
JuJuu 13 is the kind of turn he wants to go for it. So yep, this might be good enough. Last move he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rush, right? So 2 2 pluses, 3 2 pluses at the end, and if he gets them all, then he can dodge this guy off as well and get another player free. And this is exactly what's happening. Ugh. Yuck. You could have also come back and blitz with block. It's probably better. Yeah, that might have been better, right? Come back and blitz with block. So this way, the push gets him free of this guy, which is good. But then he would have got the knockdown if he'd hit with block, wouldn't he? Maybe this is better. Because, yeah, you can have that. I think the blitzer should come down here, so you've got the screen. You know, whether you fail this dodge or not.
Yeah, the screen would be nice. A little bit of backup, a little bit of safety, as it were.
Yeah.
I'm just going to launch this.
So Dodger can come and cover this. Maybe when he gets there.
What I'm praying for is, as I launch the game, there's a warning about people with photosensitive epilepsy. Then I should be. Doesn't say anything. It should though. The game's awful for it.
Yeah, it should. So like now it's better, right? Now it's better that he's got this dodge off. It's better to have the blitzer further forward. But I think so. Like, you know, so he does get a payoff, like that. So it's not right to say it's incorrect ordering, right? Like the safer ordering was move the blitzer down here first. But now that it's worked, he does get a payoff for the slightly unsafe ordering. But now this fleshy is free because he didn't do what I said, which was, you know, tag him before you do this dodge. So I do think tagging him before you did that dodge was slightly better, because now this fleshy is free to maybe blitz in here and base the ball. No, he can't because the guard protects that. So maybe he's going to come down noise now.
Ooh, big bang here. Fizzles on the first attempt. Oh no, it doesn't have money. He's both down, doesn't he? Silly Elp.
Silly old Elp.
Yeah.
Tagging him isn't so good because he's got dodge anyway. So yeah, just control the sideline. You want to tag the guys that don't have dodge. Obviously all these 3 guys who don't have dodge have to be tagged, but there's not so much point in tagging the guys with dodge.
No. Yes. Quincy, yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you, you know, I am. I think I'm fine.
I think you should have based all of these. I think you have to make them all 2s. I think all 3 should have been based.
I was going to say there are some psychos out there, though.
Very good.
No, I honestly, like, nobody with any sort of photosensitivity should be playing this game.
No, it's true. Or watching it, yeah.
And it's unreasonable to expect anybody that has those sorts of issues to be playing this. Like, I would never imagine someone would, because it flashes, the screen's wiping all the time, it's awful. I don't have those things, but I don't like flashing images, particularly. And yeah, I didn't do anything, nothing. Nothing. I didn't do anything. Just a Jake, like, on top here.
Yeah, this does look a bit rubbish, doesn't it? The standing off does look quite strong. As much as I wanted to make him roll 2s, this is still pretty good. Just going to switch back to the other side again.
Yeah, flip flop, flip flop. Over the other side we go.
Can't really do anything else, so yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
I'd cut a few corners here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or whatever. No, there, yeah, 7. So you don't need to cut all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't need to cut corners actually. Errata. No corner cutting required.
No corner cutting required. But yeah, what you're sort of getting at there is a little bit of depth would be lovely.
Yeah.
No, the Necron legal scene certainly won't be on my side.
This maybe should have been a rush. So he could have got the better direction on a push, right? If he'd hit from here, the push could have been out to there.
Yes, yeah.
Which would have been much better. Of course, it would have added a rush, but you know, as it was, he rolled a power, so it was okay. I think guarding against the push. But then on the other hand, you know, think to yourself, look, to get this done, I've just got to power him. So you just go for the power. So like there is a time when it's not worth, you know, thinking of failure states. You just need to think of success states. And if there's only one way to get it done, you've just got to play to get it done, haven't you?
Yeah, it's like being part of Team Positive, isn't it? You just got to suck it up and throw your dice.
Yeah.
And stop whining like a little baby.
Yep. I guess draw.
Here we go.
So that was super safe there from JuJuu, right? You could have cut the corner and got an extra square, but he went all the way around to not. So that was very nice. Love to see that. This time he stopped the fleshy from moving, but at the cost of maybe having a dead blitzer.
It's a high price to pay. Yeah. Although it is just, I mean, okay, hey, look, so think about this, right? He can green off the backfield reasonably nicely. And he could probably go all in on a little bit of a base turn here. Probably won't. But, you know, there's options here for starting to force JuJuu into doing something that isn't simply going side to side.
Well, I mean, what's doing that is it being turn 15 next.
Yeah. No, that's so true as well, isn't it?
Yeah. That's where the clock is really working against JuJuu now. But then also for him, right? Like he could have broken through earlier, but he knew he couldn't stall if he did. So he had to just not break through.
Here comes a bang. A pow on the dodge catcher.
Instant and full pow.
Yep, the power status confirmed as instantaneous and full.
And by doing that first, it meant that he got through on the pow and then, you know, didn't have to dodge or anything, so that was very nice. Getting the Wraith through guaranteed. You can also back him up with a Wolf here. Ooh, there instead.
The Blitzer goes down here, the Blodge step. Could probably 3D it, to be fair, right? You're bringing zombies over anyway.
I think you probably can't afford the positional cost of a 3D. Because you've got a lot of width to cover. You still have to cover the width because they can still switch back and get you.
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
You maybe don't even hit the. Like, there's an argument for not hitting the guy at all, right? You could have covered that corner and that corner, and just not hit him at all.
Yeah, and then force him if he's going. You force him if he's going anywhere to come towards the ball, or go back towards the ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't hate that. That's a nice little spot. That is.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
So the only play, I think, is wrestling the Wraith and then coming down the side.
Yes.
Which isn't great.
And
obviously.
yeah, I think by bringing the blood step back, which I feel as though you probably had to do, you have removed the I can score next turn threat.
Yeah.
Also known as scoring threat. So it's tricky.
Yep. I can score next turn. Oh my god, he could double rush with this guy. But if it wasn't overtime, you'd probably double rush with this guy to make it a 2D to get through. But the problem is having to roll, being 30% to use a reroll before you even get there. Maybe you just try. It's quite good though, isn't it? This is actually a pretty good double rush. It's a pretty good double rush. I think he'll think about it. Not really think about it, he's instantly gone for it.
He's just done it, snap done. And double sixes as well. That could have been something killed. Hey, if he had hit the well, no, actually, it doesn't really work out like that, does it? It's hard to say, but
maybe you blitz the wolf. It seems stupid, but the problem is if you power the Wraith, even if you power the Wraith, it goes there, and you still got to dodge around to get through, and this guy's got a 3-2, so it's all a bit annoying. Now you have to blitz him, and surely you have to do it with wrestle. He is blitzing the wolf. Yeah, but it's well. I mean, you dodge off, right? You can also dodge off if you power the Wraith, but you would do 2+ jumps if you both down the Wraith. That's interesting, isn't it? Because this is like hard to get through now. Whereas if he'd got the Wraith, I guess if he'd pushed the Wraith, he wouldn't have got through at all. Whereas now, but he only had 1 dice this way. I mean, he's losing 1-0 hype, so yep. (3-2) out with this guy, 3-2 out with this guy, and a 3-3-2 with this guy. I mean, you just got to roll all the dice. You just got to. You just got to.
Yeah, no choice. All the dice need to be on the table in a rolled state.
Yep. Oh, in fact, no, this is just a 3-2 as well, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, he went the wrong way. Oh my god, he just did a spurious 3+.
Ball is down. Ball is down.
Oh my god, he literally went a 3. Oh no, it was still a 3-2. I thought he was doing an extra 3-2 by going this way. I was like, oh my god, but it wasn't. It was just the same. It was just the same. Yeah, which bit of it? I really thought he was like doing a 3-3-2 that way. It would have only been a 3-2 this way, but it wasn't.
This is looking spicy for.
Surf this one. It's not over. Don't say it's over.
No, it's not. No, it's not. They are elves. It's. But you do have, of course, the Rever effect.
Yep, that helps.
It does.
So you knock down the sidestepper, you surf the catcher, and then you pick up with the Wraith. No?
Sounds like a good plan of action to me.
Good.
No. Gets the.
Oh, he does the scatter.
May seal of approval. Sorry, no, just heads, just not.
Hated this, by the way. I actually hated this by Br1ght. He opened with a blockless block. Now, okay, he actually can't open with a surf because he could surf the guard. He could actually just surf the guard, but he can't open by surfing this guy, right? And also, he's got to think about blitzing him. So you also don't know him with the blitz, but like I think you should put somebody on this guy. You know, either the Wraith or whatever. Put somebody on this guy first. And yes, it won't make his catch harder, but it'll make, you know, like him have to make dodges or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like, I honestly, I don't really hate just getting the ball clear, picking it up and put it in a cage. I think Surf might be a bit of a... Oh, the Wraith failed his catch.
Yeah. Well...
It's over. It's done.
It's not over. I mean, he's definitely going to go for the pickup, isn't he? And it'll be in a full cage.
Yeah. Or you go far left and bang down. Has he blitzed? No. So you could kill you could take the thrower out, and you can get the ball into pretty good safety-ish. Full cage probably safer, but the full cage definitely leaves it on. Whereas I think there's a way to outrange him completely.
No, I think the best play was not blitzing with the flesh golem, but blitzing with the ghoul before you go for the pickup, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you'd blitz with a ghoul and then pick it up, and then this guy could come and foul.
Ah, nice. Yep.
But yeah, it looks pretty donezo now.
It does look very dire.
It's not over though. He could double power. I mean, it's not over. It's absolutely not over, right? He can double power the. My Zon blocker got double powered.
Yes, it did. Yeah, just yesterday. Yeah, on this very stream.
Yeah, on this very stream. So you can double power him, or he could dodge in, and then he's got a 5+. So you know that's maybe more realistic. And then you could power him. Ball could scatter onto this, to there, which was basically the scatter that happened against me as well yesterday. And then he could pick it up and get it to him and score.
It is all over.
Yeah, the blitz probably does have to be the wrestle, yeah.
It's done.
It's done so. Well, there you go.
It is indeed. Yeah.
Very nice for Br1ght there, because he lost the first one, didn't he? Lost the first game, so Br1ght loving this best of 3 format. Absolutely saved his butt, because he would have been out if it had just been best of 1. You know, I guess JuJuu might feel bad, but them's the breaks, isn't it? Someone's going to feel good and someone's going to feel bad with this kind of format, but there you go. Great stuff from Br1ght, turning that around after losing the first game. So congratulations to him. Commiserations to JuJuu. Thank you very much, Elpmeme. Glorious having you in the booth.
Thank you for having me. Thank you very much for having me. It's been good fun.
Brilliant. And thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.